Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All How Ale. It's Saturday night, and it means it's craft beer night, and the beer we're going for is from Thornbridge. It's this one. It is DDH Jaipur, and everyone, I say everyone, a lot of people love Jaipur, and everyone loves a bit of double dry hopping. Well, certainly I do anyway. So that's exactly what's happened to this one. It's Jaipur, but with an extra hopping stage. It weighs in the same vein at 5.9% ABV. And it says on the can, it says it's a new beer. Well, it's newish. It was last year, I think. To celebrate the 15th anniversary of Jaipur. DDH Jaipur uses the same recipe, but it's double dry hopped, creating an even punchier tropical fruit character. And speaking of hops, it lists them as Chinook, Centennial, Artarnum, Simcoe, Columbus, and Cascade. The appearance is light and hazy. The taste is juicy pineapple, and the aroma is pomelo and tangerine. So yeah, so it's obviously available. I say obviously, you may or may not know, it's available in Morrison's for £3 a can, something like that. I think £3.50. Anyway, I love Jaipur, so it was natural that at some point I was going to try this one. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So it's been a while since I've had a Jaipur. Last time I had it was on cask in the Woodman pub in Hanley, and it was divine. So DDH Jaipur being poured into a teku, and the pour is pale, very pale, bit of haze. And a nice voluminous white head. So we've got a kind of murky orange juice looking beer with a nice white head that is nice, tight and compact. We've got some carbonation rolling up the glass. It looks quite nice actually. Yeah, there's a bit of haze. It's good colour. So the first impressions are good. Let's have a whiff. Oh, it's juicy. It is juicy and tropical. Lots of pineapple. Bit of melon sitting behind it. Bit of mango. Not a lot of mango, but most pineapple. And a nice citrusy zest. And there's something slightly savoury sitting behind it as well. I like a lot. So it looks good. It smells really nice. And it's a good strength on that as well. What's it taste like? Let's find out. Cheers. It is juicy. It is pineapple. It's tropical. It's hoppy as hell. It's nice. The body, not as heavy as I hoped for, but it's hopped up to the nines, and that I love. I do love a good hoppy beer. And it's interesting that it's just added that little extra layer to this beer. The savoury nature of some of these hops is really coming through, and it's still well balanced with the malts. It really is quite nice. It's not as bitter as perhaps I'd hoped for, but nevertheless, it's really, really quite nice. It's a little bit dry on the back end. It's sweet. But those hops are singing. There's that little bit of citrus that was on the nose translates roughly to a little bit of a grapefruit bitterness on the palate, and the dryness on the finish. Really quite nice. Really, really nice. Do I prefer it to regular Jaipur though? That's the question. I may have to get some regular Jaipur, another one of these, and do it side by side. What's not to like about that? Let's be honest. So, DDH Jaipur, 5.9% ABV. I can't really taste the 5.9. There's a bit of alcohol there, but not masses. What do I think of it? Well, before I tell you what I think of it, let's tell you what roughly 9,300 people thought of it. They thought that it was worth 3.67 on the Untapped scoreboard of joy. Me, I think it's going to be a bit higher than that. So, DDH Jaipur. Yeah, let's go over that again. Chinook, Centennial, Artarnum, Simcoe, Columbus and Cascade. Lovely, lovely hop profile. Let's give it some points. So we're going to start with the looks. It's a good looking beer. You know, it looks like a typical craft IPA. It's slightly hazy. It's a nice kind of watered down orange juice colour with a nice white head to it. What's not to like about that? Would I change anything about the appearance? Well, let's be honest, no, I wouldn't. I like it a lot. It's going to get a full point from me because I wouldn't change anything. The aroma is nice. You know, you get that citrus on the nose. Now, it mentions on the can that it's tangerine. I get where they're coming from. You know, but I don't know how much of that is because I know it's tangerine, or that they say tangerine. I say no. It's been implied, and therefore maybe I'm detecting it, but it's just a citrusy edge. It's nice, and the pineapple is huge. And it's a lovely, good strength. And the malts, like I say, come through nicely on the nose as well. Is it perfect? Would I change anything? It's quite strong. Maybe I'd like, I don't know, a bit more tropical on the nose. It's not saying it's short or anything, but I just love a little bit more mango. I'm going to give it the 0.75. It's decent. The body, again, it's decent, but I want more of it. And yes, I know it's only 5.9% ABV. I say only 5.9, but I like my IPAs, particularly double dry hopped ones, have that real chew and that little bit of extra body to it. The carbonation is spot on. I cannot fault that. And it's a decent medium kind of body to it, but I just want a bit more chew to it. I'm going to give it the 0.75 on that front as well. Taste though, taste is important, and in this case, it's a good one. It is. I love a double dry hop beer because it has that thing, that real hopped up to the nines profile. It's big, it's bold, it's hitting you in the freight train, hitting you in the face with a freight train of hops and nice malts. Bit tropical, a little bit bitter. Not massively bitter, but enough. That dry hopping has done wonders to a bit of Jaipur. Do I prefer it though? I don't know. I'll have to do that test that I mentioned earlier. Anyway, points wise, I'm going to give it the full point because it ticks the boxes. I like it a lot. The finish is dry. I like a dry finish on a double dry hop beer because it just somehow allows those hops just to kind of really take hold in the mouth and just amplify their flavour on the back end. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if there's any science to it, but I really like it. It's hoppy, it's long, there's that little bit of bitterness, and most of it comes on the back end. Would I change it? Nah, I'm going to give it the full point. Which means double dry hop Jaipur has got a total of 4.5 out of 5 from me. Which, let's be honest, is a damn fine beer. And it's decent money at a sensible location. Because my local Morrison's is not that far away. And yeah, I can get hold of it when I want to, pretty much. So, would I buy it again? Yeah, of course I would. Absolutely. I'm going to buy another one and some regular Jaipur and do a side-by-side. But from memory, Morrison's only do the Jaipur in the 330ml cans, which, oh well, it is what it is. I have to do one of those and one of these and just deal with it. And maybe, yeah, maybe I'll get the other ones that they did, hopefully anyway. Anyway, I'm waffling. It's Saturday night. I want to get the video uploaded and go listen to the new Iron Maiden album because I bought it today. Yeah, I missed out on the pre-order, but I got 2 copies today. I got the CD and the red and black marble vinyl, so I'm going to go stick one of them on. Which one? Who knows? Probably not the vinyl because I'm going to keep that sealed, I dare say, for later on. Anyway, I'm waffling again. That's been the beer. I've been Nick. Those are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one.